Well, it's raining. I left my windows open and took a nap, and yeah, everything's wet. So, that was private. What's up, one viewer? Let me know where you're from. Cicerori? Let me try this. Cicerori. Hey, welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Jeff, over-the-road truck driver. Talk a little bit about trucking stuff, about mental health, about cooking in the truck, and whatever you want to talk about. But if you want to go ahead and double tap your screen and give me a like, it helps out my channel. And if you really want to help out, subscribe and let us grow. So I like to start out with let everybody just let me know where you're from, where you're at in the world, where you're at in the country. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Currently in Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm a dedicated driver. I drive pretty much the same route. Well, I go to Texas, and then I come back here, and then I go to Cincinnati, and then back here, and then back to Texas, and that's pretty much my week. But yeah, let me know where you guys are from. I'll tell you if I drove through your city or your town, unless you're from India or the Philippines. You know, I haven't been there. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the likes. What do you think of this tattoo? Pretty wild. I'm still working on it. I gotta finish like here, and like it's gonna be on my chest and more on my neck. But yeah, it's energy. Goes on my hand. Huh. Hey, welcome, Dottie. Dottie, or go ahead and like. Thank you for stopping by. My birthday's today. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday. If I had my guitar, I'd play a happy birthday song. How old are you today? You got a birthday in the house. Happy, happy birthday, Dottie dear. Happy days will come to you all year. If I had a wish, then it would be a happy, happy birthday for Dottie. Boom, there you go, 19, hell yeah. I remember being 19, I was crazy. It's a nut. Had a lot of fun at 19. Yeah, I was like free. Today you're 19, okay. So 1 year into being an adult, how does it feel? My youngest daughter just turned 18 on the 4th. That's such a shocker to me, you know. It's like, I remember her playing with toys and picking flowers and, you know, just being an absolute girl. Now she's all grown up, got a boyfriend. What are you gonna do for your 19th birthday? What do you got planned? Cooking something special, going somewhere cool? I remember when I turned 18, I was like, I'm gonna go buy me a pack of cigarettes. And I felt like, you know, I can't, you know, this is a big deal. And I went in there and they didn't even card me. I was like, no, you card, here's my ID. Check it out. You know, when I turned 21, I wasn't drinking at the time, so I didn't even get to buy a beer on my 21st birthday. Go ahead and smash that like button. Smash, subscribe. Where are you guys from? Let me know. Let's talk about it. What's cool about your city? I'm from Chattanooga. It's a pretty city. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in Chattanooga. The downtown area is really nice. A lot of hiking trails and stuff like that. The aquarium is, I don't know if it's the biggest in America or biggest in the South or something, but their aquarium is absolutely huge. It's like 4 stories deep. They got like a freshwater and a saltwater. They got sharks and shit in there, so I mean it's pretty big. If you ever stop around Chattanooga, make sure you go to the aquarium. You got a really cool, got penguins and otters and all kinds of shit there. 19. Woo! If I was 19, that's basically starting over for me. What would I do when I was 19 with the knowledge I have today? I would invest some money. Yeah. Invest some money. Save some money. Just put a little bit away. Don't touch it. Like 10% of your paycheck. And I know 19 years old, that sounds crazy, but it's not. It's not a whole lot of money. You know, just put it to the side and let that shit grow, man, and you'll be surprised. If you can get in some way to get some interest on that, even better. But they have so many apps nowadays that you can, I don't know anything about the cryptocurrency, so I'm not even going to talk on that, but like Robinhood, they have like some apps where you can actually invest like $20, you know, $20 a month, which you think about that, $20 ain't shit for a month. Yeah, and they invest it for you, and then, you know, like, it's a good way to start off. I wish I would have done that when I was younger, but I didn't start saving money until after my divorce. So, ta-da. Yeah, come on, where are you guys from? Speak to me. It's a lot funner if you guys talk, and then I can talk on it. And if you're just stopping by and scrolling through, hit that like button. Just double tap your screen before you leave me. Just don't leave me with nothing. took the time to stop by. Just, click, click. Don't take nothing. 2 taps. I got a friend, she always says, tap, tap the screen or I'll tap, tap your forehead. She's monetized. And she's like, give me some colors or I'll give your eyes some colors. Yeah, this girl is absolutely not violent at all, but she always tries to act like she is. She'll probably be on here in a second. She always comes check my channel out. I check her channel out. That's YouTubers kind of help each other out. Make sure that we give each other flowers, But yeah, if you're just stopping by, like and subscribe. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other a little bit. My name's Jeff. As you can see in the comment, my name is Jeff, and I am an over-the-road truck driver. I am a chef. I've done a lot of crazy things. I was a boxer back in the 90s. Wrestler in high school. I was really good at sports. Sports was my thing. And yeah, I was into sports all the way up to about 5 years ago. And then I got hit and ran over by a car, and it took my legs out. And that was the end of everything. The start of all the bullshit in my life. But yeah, I couldn't exercise no more for a while. And now I'm just in this truck all day, so exercise is kind of difficult. So I need to do something though. I'm thinking get a jump rope or something. I gotta move. I gotta do something. Just can't sit here, eat and sleep, and then do it all over again the next day and not think you're not gonna put some weight on. Especially me. I'm a big boy. I was a heavyweight boxer back in the day, so I'm a big feller. Let me know where you're from. Maybe I've been there. Been driving for 20 years. So, I mean, more than likely have been through your city at one time or another. Pretty well traveled. Like right now, I'm headed down to Brownsville, Texas. If you don't know where that is, it's the most southern city in Texas, right on the border, Mexico. They got some hurricane weather going on right down there right now. Not a hurricane, it's storming down there. I watch the radar, always aware I'm going and where I'm at. I'm always seem to be either missing tornadoes or like I'm there the day before, or I just leave and it happens. And I'm always around, but never around. Talk to me, where y'all from? Just type in your city. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I was born in Toledo, Ohio, and I moved to Germany as a kid, and I lived over there most of my life. Came back, did high school and a little bit of college, and then I moved back to Germany for 12 years. Came back in 2006. And I've been here the whole time. What, almost 20 years? Yeah, 20 years. This guy's brushing his teeth in the parking lot. You get some characters in this truck stop, man, I'll tell you. This is brushing his teeth, walking. I guess you do what you got to do. Who am I to judge? There's just some things I wouldn't do out in the open. Hey, good morning. How are we doing? Yeah, you know what? You were stopping by a lot. Let's monitor you. Boom. All right. Thank you for the like. Yeah, if you guys will follow suit and give me a like, give me a subscribe, helps the channel out. You know, makes me feel like I should be doing this. I feel like I got some stuff to say, and if you guys want to listen and kind of learn about my life and what I've been through. I've been through a lot, man. I was getting into it a little bit there about getting hit by a car. It was 5 years ago, and I was pre-tripping my truck, just going over everything, making sure the tires are inflated and oil and all that shit. And then some lady come driving through the parking lot. She wasn't looking at me, her lights were off, it was nighttime, it was Thanksgiving, and she hit me and then ran me over. And I was on the hood for a little bit, and then she ran me over, and it just tore my legs, all this shit. Yeah, and no problem. Let's have breakfast. And as she gets out, I'm underneath the car, and I scoot my way out from the car. She was gonna run me over with her back tires too, and I just kind of scooted out of the way. And then she finally gets out of the car, comes over to me, and then she tells me I hit her. And she's all touching my face. And I'm like, bitch, quit fucking touching me. And then I guess I cussed her up and down. And then when the police showed up, she told on me. She said, he cussed me out. And the cop was like, yeah, you ran him over. I probably did too. So, yeah, she's a prostitute. She was talking to whoever she was hooking up to on the phone, and she was watching him as they were going to a different location because there was no parking at that truck stop. And they were going to a different location, and he was passing by, and she was looking at him, not paying attention to me, and she hit me. And yeah, man, ran my legs over, crushed my calves, tore all the tendons in my knee, broke my ankle, and broke my femur. Yeah, I went through physical therapy for 7 months just to be able to walk again. So running, I haven't ran since that has happened, and that's been 5 years ago now. Still have problems, have mental problems, I have PTSD about it. I'm a truck driver, and it's difficult for me to, what is this guy doing? It's difficult for me to be in the truck stop sometimes. Sometimes I get flashbacks. Yeah. Yep, that happened on Thanksgiving. I was headed home, and I was making brisket. I was going to make a brisket for Thanksgiving, and I knew I wasn't going to be there on time, so I was telling my family what to do, and they were preparing it, getting it all ready for me. And when I called them from the ambulance, and I told them I've been hit by a car, and they dropped everything and got in the car and drove 7 hours to get me. And they came to the emergency room. I hobbled out there, and they picked me up, drove me back. Life's been tore up from the floor up since. And I just now got back into truck driving. So I've been doing it for, hey, Dottie, happy birthday. We got a birthday girl in the house. Welcome back. What are you having for breakfast? Yeah, I was talking about when I got hit by a car, hit and ran over. I tried to sue her. Yeah, everybody, what you having for breakfast? I tried to sue her, but she didn't have any money to, so I was like, they were trying to take her house and her car and everything. It's in the day for me. And I decided hot dogs sunny side up. Yeah, that sounds like a Filipino meal there. Um, I did not want to be vengeful. Yes, she was at fault. Yes, she tried to blame me for it. But I decided to take the high road. Because I could have took her house, man. And I was just like, what's that going to do? I'm going to have me an old busted ass house and she's going to be homeless. So I let that go. And instead I had uninsured insurance on my insurance. And I recommend you guys get this. And so she didn't have any insurance on her car either. So I sued my insurance, basically, and they paid out the payment for me. So, and that's how I started my restaurant and got my life all back together. And I tried the restaurant for a little bit, but my divorce ended that. And my ex-wife sold all of my equipment. So we ain't talk about that right now. So, well, I left home, started truck driving, and that's what I've been doing ever since, trying to get my life back together. Started writing a book called 0 to 60. It's from when I was born until I'm 60 years old, so I still got a few years of writing to go. But it's just all about my ups and downs. A lot of people that have heard my story have said I have a very unique story, and that I should write something about it. And so that's what I'm doing. Come from a alcoholic, drug addict family, very abusive in every way, and my life has been about how to recover from all of that. So, yeah, and that's why I have a driver that sleeps on the truck for the whole week sometimes. Yeah, that's what I do. It's for every time, all the time. I don't go home ever. I don't have a home. This is my home. I live in this truck. I do everything in this truck. Well, I got bathrooms and showers at the truck stops, but cooking here, eating here, sleeping here, working here, entertaining here. Got my TV. Yeah, I used to have a guitar, but I took it out of the truck a couple weeks ago. Slaving your life away. I sure am. Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to work. So, you know, this is my work. And it just so happens that my work is where I live. So I never have to go home for work because I'm at home all the time. So, I do have a car. It's parked in Georgia at the terminal for this company. And when I do go to the terminal, I go get my car and I drive like crazy. It's a little sports car. I'm trying to get I put a short video on my channel. Check that out. About the car. It's a little sporty car. But it's so nice, man. This thing's huge and slow and doesn't, you know, I push the gas and I don't move. And in the sports car, I'm like, like flying. I'm so close to the road, and it's so tiny it comes up to my belly button. So it's just a nice change, you know. Go find some back roads and go twisty turning all over the place. The sharp turns. Driver that sleeps on the truck. Hot dogs and sunny side up. I am a boxer. Well, I was a boxer before, in the 90s and 2000s. I started off kickboxing, or in Germany it was called K1 boxing. And then I transferred over to normal boxing. I don't remember when I did that, but I did that for 12 years. I was pretty good at it, but not good enough to be like, on TV or anything like that. But when I came back to America, I opened up my own boxing gym. Yeah, look at my short videos. There's a little clip of me boxing. Well, not boxing, after the boxing. I'm trying to find the footage of me boxing. I know I have some, but I gotta go through a bunch of videos, and I got pictures and stuff. But yeah, Look at my short videos. There's some interesting ones on there. I was a guy in all blue in the boxing, shaved head, and pretty much looked like this. Just what, 20 years younger? Yeah, my car's on my short videos too. Check that out. Give it a like. Hey man, I didn't realize, but them short videos, you can make shorts and they get a lot of views, and that generates the algorithms for my channel. So, and the more people that are watching, the more people show interest, that helps me out. Just that's why I'm always asking people to like and subscribe. It just lets YouTube know that, hey, this guy's people are watching him, so let's put him out there for more people to watch. And yeah, I know it's kind of boring right now, me just sitting here behind the steering wheel and talking, and it's raining today. But when I start cooking in the truck and making those videos, it might be a little more interesting. Probably playing the guitar. But if you guys talk to me, I'm also a comedian, so if you want to get funny about some shit, we can do that too. I go with the energy that's in the room. I'm just not gonna start busting out jokes and nobody's listening. But yeah, if you tell me a little bit about your life, and we can talk about it. I want to know where everybody's from. You can do live while cooking in the truck. Yes. I'm in the truck right now, and all I need is I got a little kitchen back here. I need a stand. This is a mount that I mount on the window, but I need a stand so I can film me cooking. And I want to show you guys how to cook. Like, I've been a cook for 30 years. So I learned in Germany. So I want to show like really tasty, cheap meals that you can cook here, and one, save money and save your health. Because my options are very limited on what I can eat. I got truck stop food, and it's unhealthy. Well, you want to know my life is like? I absolutely want to know what your life is like. Yes, please tell me. So what, how I started was I had a lot of friends. I was the manager of a barbecue restaurant, and I had a bunch of friends that were in college, the people that worked for me. They were in college, and they're struggling, and they had limited, they didn't have like stovetop and all this stuff. So I taught them how to cook minimal, like I had a little induction cooker. They were allowed to have that because it wasn't open flame. So, and they had a coffee pot and microwave. So I taught them how to cook. I was like teaching them, you can make top ramen in your coffee pot. You can boil hot dogs in your coffee pot. You can cook stuff in your microwave, and it just showed them a whole bunch of ways that you can cook with limited supplies, basically. Let's see what you write. That's my brother to cook in the truck. Another reason also is to save money, absolutely, instead of eating into the fast food. Yeah, save money. Look, you can buy, I have myself, every Friday, I have myself a steak. Buy a ribeye. That's my reward for the week. And now, if you were to buy that ribeye in a restaurant, you're going to spend like $25 for that. Here I'm paying like $9, if that. And I cook it the way I like it. you know, and I know that there's nothing extra in it. I know that somebody didn't drop it on the floor or cough all over it. Well, I'm a mother of 3. My partner and I have been together for 10 years, not married yet. Okay, yeah, 10 years is a long time to be with somebody. You said you got 3 children? Cool. I have 5 children. All my kids are grown up and moved out. Um, they got kids of their own. I have 5 grandchildren. Yeah, that's cool. $25 is big money in the Philippines. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, and yeah, you know, I can make Filipino food here too as well. And I love Filipino food. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. My favorite. My favorite. Of course, I can't make like lechon or something like that, but lumpia I can cook. Adobo chicken, adobo pork. Can make all that stuff. Sisig, I think that's called Sig or Sisig, something like that. Um, yeah, just basic. Yeah, I'm already a grandpa. Yeah, buddy. We got 5 of them little rascals running around. Um, Filipino food is a lot. Pork, yes, yes, it's very good. Over some rice. I have a rice cooker in here. I also cook in my rice cooker. Like yesterday, I made. You make normal rice, and then I put fish in the rice cooker on top. And as the rice cooked, the fish cooked, and then the rice has like a fishy flavor to it and whatever. I don't look like a grandpa. I know, I look young. I look like a young, I think it was the boxing. Kept me young for a long time. And I'm not all beat up, so, I was pretty quick in boxing. I never got punched out. Not all punch drunk or anything like that. But you can see I got some grays, and I shaved my head. I'm all gray on the side. So, yeah. I'm 53. I'm an old guy. But yeah, I am actually going to the Philippines soon. I'm waiting. A friend lives in Saudi Arabia, and she is under a flight restriction right now because of the war going on. And when she goes to the Philippines, I'll be going as well. And we're going to go on a food tour together. How about mine? I do have a lot of gray hair. Hey, gray hair, man, I like gray hair. I think it looks good. It tells your wisdom. It's your wisdom hair. It's like your wisdom teeth come in, your wisdom hair comes in. You've lived it, you've been there, you've done it. Yeah, me and Ivy are gonna go on a food tour. We plan on going to Thailand and then to Palawan. If I have time, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay there. If I have enough time, I'll go to Boracay, maybe Cebu, but definitely Palawan and definitely Thailand, and Iloilo City is where she's from. So we're going to be flying into Manila and then going to Cebu. And all along the way, we're just going to find different foods. And I eventually want to open up a restaurant that sells Filipino food. So that's my goal. Well, that's good to hear. It's more fun. It is. The Philippines are beautiful. What is that? 8,000 islands. Every single one of them is prettier than the other. Oh. I want to go to Palawan, to the underwater river. You know where that is? It's like one side is salt water, and then you swim underneath the cave or underneath the rocks, and then that side is fresh water coming out of the mountains. So I wanna see that. It looks pretty cool, and that is in Palawan. You're from Lutsen. Too far in Cebu, Palawan, Boracay, and Iloilo. How far away from it is it? Are you in Providence? need to ride a plane. Oh, okay, yeah. You're far away. Hey, I just found this out. There's a place in the Philippines, northern Philippines. It's actually got a cooler climate there, and they sell strawberries and cabbage and lettuce and all these cold weather vegetables. I was blown away with that. I'm like, man, Philippines are so hot all the time. And then to find out that there's a colder place. I'd like to go. Oh, you're in the province too? You know, that is how I want to live. I want to live a province life. It's just, man, have your own pigs and cows and chickens and goats and that's me. I want to. If I had a cow, I would name it Brisket. If I had a pig, I would name it Lechon. That's Baguio City, where you can find strawberries. Okay, so you know about it. Yeah, yeah. I want to go there. I want to see that. Uh, if not this trip, the next time. Hey, Blurman Scratcher, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the like. You new here? No, I've seen you before, Blurman. I am in Cameroon, sir. Oh yeah. Okay. The Mayon volcano is erupting right now. How is it? Is that affecting you guys at all? Because that's a big volcano. Bagu. I'm so terrible with. Hey, thank you for the subscribe and thanks for liking, brother. Welcome to the channel. Right now we're talking about the Philippines, and yeah, we're talking about the volcano that just erupted there. I saw that right when it happened. I was actually live streaming with somebody. Well, they were live streaming, and they just saw smoke coming out, and then boom, it just exploded. So that was pretty neat. Wow, you live next to Mayon. That's cool. No, we're not affected. It takes 2 to 3 hours away from my place. Okay. Yeah, they predicted like it was going to be a volcanic winter. If it actually erupted big, it would block out the sun, and yeah, that would be bad. Cool you guys down, but you guys, oof, you don't want to have a volcanic winter. It's going to cover everything in ash. That's cool. I want to go there. I want to go see that. I know exactly where that's at. But from the time the volcano exploded, we experienced some ashes here. Okay. You should collect them. Collect a whole bunch of them and make an ashtray out of it or something silly. Yeah, just collect. When I remember in America, hello, Blurman. Yes, hello. Welcome to the channel. When Mount St. Helens blew up, it covered ash everywhere. I was in Germany when that happened, and we actually got ash fall over there. I was a little guy. That was 1980, May something, 1980, May 10th. And, well, in ash is not good for people who, yeah, that's not good. Definitely wear a mask. You do not want to be breathing that stuff. This got all kinds of chemicals in ash, volcanic ash. People were collecting ash, and they were turning it basically into clay, adding like a glue to it and making stuff from the ashes. And there was like ashtrays. You can still buy them. Ashtrays from Mount St. Helens. See, I like this when subscribers talk to each other. That helps out so much, and you guys get to know each other. So where are you from? Blurman, where are you from? I'm from Chattanooga. She is from the Philippines. Lives near the Mayon volcano, which is erupting right now. See, you guys are subscribing to each other. That's what makes YouTube grow. It's how we become a family. Everybody show some love. I put on Facebook. You can share your link to Facebook, and all your additional to my life. Yeah, all your friends on Facebook can visit your YouTube channel, your live stream. I don't know if you do that. And I just, like, right before I came on, I said, "Hey, I'm about to go on in 5 minutes. Come check out my live." I don't think anybody did, but that's cool. This is only my second week. Tell folks I'm from Kingsburg, California, Jeff. Right on. He's Blurman's from Kingsburg, California. I do not know where that is. Is that north or south? We're here to my parents. Just moved here. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I plan on, so what my plan is, I want to build a house near Jacksonville, Florida, and just rent that house out as an Airbnb, like a vacation home. It's Central California, okay. Willits area, somewhere like that. Sometimes cool, sometimes not. Are you in the Sierra Nevada side, or are you on the ocean side? Yeah. Oh. Riverside. Hell yeah. No, it's in Fresno. Okay. Right on. I've been up there. I took I-5 from San Diego all the way up to Washington, almost in Canada. I did a run there. I picked up like some, like not Coke, like soda. It was stuff coming in from China. Some sodas that I'd never seen before. They were all orange and purple and whatever. And I had to drive them to Lebanon, Tennessee. And I got into Montana and then got hit by a blizzard, and my truck broke down, so I was stuck. And it was like 43,000 pounds of soda. All of it exploded. It froze and exploded. It just like tore the trailer all up. That was fun. I did a lot of work in California, driving. I'm a truck driver. Yeah. Mostly LA, and San Diego was most of my work. I did a lot of work it would go from Reno to LA. So I don't know that 80, the Highway 80 that goes, I can't remember. I think it's 80 that goes over into like the Donner Pass, goes through the Sierra Nevadas, and then I went south. Beautiful area up there. I love it. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, right now I live in this truck, but I will be moving to the Jacksonville, Florida area, and I'm setting up a house there, and I'm gonna rent it out as an Airbnb for while I'm on the road. I can just make some passive money, something there. Hire a managing company that comes in and cleans the house and makes sure everything is straight. And then when I get off the road and I'm done with I stay out here for 2 months at a time. So I need a place to come home to, and then I'll just stay there for a few days and then roll on out. Our move here are controlled, monitored. Since we were staying in my parents' house, I don't own a house yet. Oh, well, keep on working, keep on doing what you're doing. You and your partner combine your income, and you got the kids too. But, save money while you're staying at somebody else's house. Why not? I know a lot of families that do that. My house now, I do own a house. It's in Chattanooga, but I don't live there. My kids have taken over the house, and it was all four of my kids. They all moved out, and then when me and my wife got a divorce, I said I don't want the house anymore, and my kids said please don't sell the house, and I said, well, then you guys take it, and I gave it to my kids. And my daughter had her two kids living there, and they have since moved out and got their own place. And now my two boys and my youngest daughter, they're living there. It's good for them. My boys are mechanics, and the whole downstairs. Now, before I bought the house, people were using the garage, the whole downstairs basement, to rebuild NASCAR. It was like a giant garage, and now my kids turned it into a garage again. So they build BMWs. They're called the BMW Boys in Chattanooga, and they got themselves a little group thing going on. It's pretty interesting. They go to auctions and they buy BMWs that have been in crashes, and they replace all the broken parts, repair it all, and fix them all up, and then resell them. And they both own two BMWs right now. So I don't know. They have one for fun where they're doing donuts and drifting them and doing all this crazy driving, and then one is their actual work car. They have pretty interesting life going on there. I have to go now, Sir Jeff. See you next time. I need something to do. Be safe and God bless. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by. Come by anytime when I'm on. Nice chatting with you too. Good luck with everything. Play with them kids. I will subscribe to your channel too. I think I already have. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, like and subscribe. It's a new channel. We're trying to grow. I got some other YouTube friends that are collaborating with me. We're trying to get. All of our channels are basically new, but we have people that are pretty successful at it helping us. So we all help each other, and we all want to be successful. So thank you very much, Blurman. So I'm really looking forward to. I got to get a stand. I'm trying to get a stand so I can cook, show you my cooking videos. If you look at my channel, there's a few. I made some videos a long time ago about cooking in the truck. This would be the same thing, but I'll be doing it live this time and being able to talk you through it. And you can ask questions. I can give you tips. Also, I am currently right now writing a cookbook. It's for gourmet meals made easy, basically. And it just show you step by step what to do. Make something impressive. Make something that you would think, oh, I'm not cooking that because it's hard, but it's not. No, cooking is easy. You just got to prepare everything first. The French call it mise en place. It's a preparation. Like cut all your onions up, get all your ingredients ready and in bowls, so that when it's time to cook, boom, you're just adding stuff, cooking that as you go. So I'll be explaining that, and how I measuring. I don't really measure anything. I use my hand. I make a cup like this, and the bowl here in the middle is like a tablespoon. And then you get higher up, the next line on your finger is like, quarter of a cup, half a cup. And then you put your hand down like that, and you measure to your top fingers, that's like a full cup. That's how I measure everything. Good luck. Gotta go, 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 go. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Come back next time, all right? I appreciate you. All right. Had some good conversations today. If you're new here, like and subscribe. Let me know where you're at. Let me know what you're doing. We could talk on it. If you got any problems or issues that you're struggling with, and you want to talk to a complete stranger about it, I'm your guy. I'm 53 years old and I've pretty much been through everything. So if there's something that you're struggling with and you just need to maybe even just talk about it and have me shut up, tell me that. Say, hey, shut up. I just want to voice it. That's cool. I'm all right with that. But if you want some tips and hints on, how to deal with certain things, depression or PTSD, stuff like that, I got them. I can help you out with it. I can point you in the right direction. If you are feeling like you are at your end and you absolutely need professional help, I can get you those people involved in your life too. And you feel like I'm going to end it all, we could talk about it. We can call 988 and they will help you, or you could talk to me, and I'm going to definitely recommend you do that. And I've been there. So yeah. Struggle with mental health. It's not as bad now, but there was a time in my life where I was like, I'm giving up, man. Fuck this. Life ain't worth living. And move past it. Got the right people in my life, and they've helped me out, steered me in the right direction. And I feel like, if you're in that same situation, that just might have the right words that you might want to hear. I ain't saying I'm the best. I'm definitely not a professional. I might say things wrong, but man, I've been doing this for so long. Had so many therapists. Just I've been in long-term residential mental facilities where we just 8 hours a day sit there and talk and talk and talk about how to deal with this depression, PTSD, borderline personality disorder, just everything that just makes life shitty. We went over it and gave a lot of hints, tips about how to navigate through that bullshit, because that's really what it is. You got borderline personality disorder. You don't have a clue what's going on. You don't know why you're acting this way. You don't know why you feel this way, and nobody seems to understand. And that's the worst part, is that nobody understands what you're going through, and they tell you the dumbest shit. Just get over it. Yeah, well, you can't just get over it when you wake up in the middle of the night screaming, or you wake up staring at the wall and you're shaking, you're sweating, and you're crying, and just get over it. You can't, man. Your brain's wired that way at that time. There's no way just to get over it. I hate that. It's like, hey, your arm's broken. Well, just get over it. That shit happens. No, you go fix it. Mental health is the exact same thing. You got problems, go fix it. You can't just say it's going to go away, everything is going to be good. It'll be good for a little bit, and then it's going to come back and be worse. And a lot of people don't realize that. They don't realize, they feel like nobody has been through what they're going through, and yes, they have. There's some help out there. Sorry, I gotta write some shit down. I don't know my trailer number yet. 9997 on trailer 005 059, and that trailer is ready. I'm not picking it up tomorrow. So yeah, I wish one day I got like 30 people on here and I can just talk. I got like 5 more minutes on here and I might just shut off, or I might show the truck stop if it stopped raining. I think we're gonna go truck stop. Sleep. Looks like a nice stormy ass day. Hey, what up, brother? What up, gang? Hello. I turned the camera away just for a little bit. You want to talk? I'll turn it back. If you're new, like and subscribe. Let me know where you're from, and let's talk about it. I'm talking about mental health today a little bit about me getting run over by a car. But we can talk about anything. I'm down for whatever. I'll turn you back. See who you're talking to or who you're listening to. It's me, Jethro Bodine. Thank you for stopping by. Trying to grow this channel, so like and subscribe. It helped me out a lot, and you could share too. I just found out there's a little link there you can click on and send it to YouTube. Send it to Facebook. So that's what I did today. But yeah, just trying to grow, trying to help people out along the way. I was talking about having to get over getting run over by a car and the PTSD that I dealt with. Man, being a truck driver and getting run over in a truck parking lot, it's difficult. And every time you get out, you're just like hyper vigilant. You're looking at everything like, who's the next person going to run me over? What's going to happen? I'm very careful about what I do when I'm in truck stops now. Walking through them, or just, you got to pay attention. You think people need to pay attention to me, but you got to pay attention to other people. There was nothing I could have done anyway. She was speeding through the truck stop. She didn't have her lights on. She was talking on the phone. It was nighttime. She hit me, ran me over. I'm underneath the car. She felt the bump because I saw the car bounce up in the air. And I rolled out from underneath the car. She was going to run me over with the back tires too. And I went about 20 feet from where I was throwing my garbage away, and she hit me and all my shit was flying all over the place. And she gets out of the car and then she immediately told me that I hit her. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. But she didn't have insurance. She's some crack whore. She was actually talking to, she's a prostitute. I don't know if you know what that's called in the truck driving world, but she was a lot lizard. That's what we call them in truck driving world. Truck stop prostitutes are called lot lizards. And they're gross. And she was talking to a truck driver on the phone, and he was driving through the truck stop. She was looking at him and wasn't paying attention to me. And he got out and helped. And he told me that he saw everything that happened, and he told her that she just hit me. And she was like, no, I didn't. I don't know what that was. It's like, okay. She was touching my face. And hello, Melina. Welcome back. She was touching all over my face, and I cussed her out. And when the police showed up, she tried to press charges against me because I cussed her out. I'm like, what? The police was like, well, you hit him and ran him over. If you could stand up, he'd probably beat the hell out of you. Well, yeah, took my knees out, tore all the ligaments in my knees, crushed both calves, broke my ankle, and broke my right femur bone. So it took me 7 months of physical therapy to learn how to walk again. So, yeah. And then years and years and years of mental therapy to be able to drive this truck again. Yeah, I'm okay. My legs still hurt, and I can't run. I can't take long strides anymore. I was a mountain climber at the time. I was climbing mountains, and I had this thing that I would do. I would climb to the top of the mountain, pick up the biggest rock that I could pick up, put it on my shoulders, and walk down the mountain with it. And I did this so many times. My whole sidewalk from my house to the road was lined with these stones that I would carry, and one of them was about 125 pounds. It was huge, big ass thing. It took me forever to get it, but I was so determined. I was like, I'm carrying this rock. So I can't do that no more. I can't box anymore. I can't run anymore. I can't exercise. I'm trying to find ways that I can exercise again. But it's difficult, you know. Everything hurts. My knees hurt. They pop and snap all the time. Lock up on me. I should go back to the doctor and have it looked at again. It's been 4 years since that. So maybe get a checkup, and I'm sure I got some arthritis going on in there, but I mean, I'm still living, still here. I would like to run again. That would be that feeling of running. I hated to run, like long distance running and stuff like that, and track. I did not like it. I was good at it, but I hated it. You know, we had to do it for wrestling and sports and stuff, but I didn't like it. And now I wish I could. I wish I could run. So the last time I tried to run was 2 years ago. I was in a softball game, a work softball game, hit the ball, and I took off running, and I thought I was going good, man, and I was standing in the same place running, and I'm running, I didn't even get to first base, and my hamstring torn, and just tumbled on the ground. Yeah, giant bruise on my whole leg. I tore my leg all up. That was the last time I tried to run, and I wasn't moving. And I tried like to work through that everything, and I tried to like jog, and I just want to see how fast I can actually run, you know. And it's you like my hat, Oklahoma. I like these things on there. I don't know why. It's like throws it off a little bit. Thank you. Oh, am I lagging? I got full internet. I run like an old man. I run like an 80-year-old man. But I think if I could start doing that without pain, that's the problem. Everything hurts. If I could do it without pain, that would help me out a lot. Am I all digital right now? That's frustrating because I have an internet tower in my truck, and I paid extra for it, so I could do live streaming, and then every once in a while I get like blurry. That ain't cool. I should get a laptop. That would probably be the best. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you're new, if you're here. I don't see you, if you're just lurking, just sitting there, go ahead and show me some love. I don't know, to shave or keep this how it is. What do you think? Shave it off, leave it? So I got this weird mustache thing going where this is white and this is like getting white. It's half stash. It's been that way for about 5-6 years now. I appreciate you coming back. It always makes you feel good when somebody returns. It's like, it's working. ProStar Logistics. I'm not driving right now. I had a couple days off. I'll be driving tomorrow, start tomorrow morning. I'm headed to Brownsville, Texas, and it is the most southern state in America. So, yeah, not driving now. I'm just chilling here for the night. It's going to be hot. It's on the Mexican border. I'm gonna enjoy getting out and feeling that heat. It's always nice. No driving right now. I am logged off duty, and yeah, I got full ready to go tomorrow. Got a lot of driving, 2 10-hour shifts right in a row, so that's gonna be. I'm gonna get up at 5, and I'm gonna drive to about 3:30. I'm going to go eat, so I'm going to be back. Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll be here. I'm gonna hang out. If nobody's on, I'll just show the truck stop. Enjoy your food. Let me know what you eat when you come back. Let me know how it was. Thank you for stopping by. This is a solar powered battery, you know. I leave it in my window and it just charges up. It stays charged. I can also plug it in and charge it if I want, but you never know. It's fully charged right now. It even has you can just lay your phone on the back here and it'll charge. I don't know what that does, but it has lights on there. So I don't even think I've ever turned them on. I don't even know how to turn them on. They're lights. Cool. I never mess with this thing. It just literally sits in my window. Just for emergencies. Good to have. You never know when you're going to get stranded. Yeah. I'm trying to send these to the Philippines. Some of my friends over there. Back already? What'd you get to eat? That was quick. Here's what I was talking about while you were gone. This is a, I don't know what it's called. This is a power bank. It's solar powered. It has like flashlights here. It's got any kind of plug for your phone to charge or any device that you want. And you can lay your phone on the back and it'll charge if you don't have a cable at all. And this just stays in my window and it's constantly charged just in case, you know, the truck breaks down or whatever and my battery's dead. I can plug it into this and I'll have full full battery. I'm trying to send some of these to the Philippines right now. They got other ones too. They open up and they have like 5 solar panels on them. Yeah, I'm sending a friend this one actually to the Philippines. So May, if you're watching, this is yours as soon as you let me know how to get it to you. Is that on? But yeah, these are good to have. Everyone should get one of these. And when I was backpacking, I would attach this just like this to the back of my backpack, and it would just charge as I was hiking. Yeah, so it's got like these lights on here, super bright. Well, don't turn on now. Yeah, they're 2 like LED lights. They're very, very bright. So I mean, you know, good for emergencies. And it's got like this little power thing on the top and let you know how powered it is. Solar powered, so I just leave it in my front window just in case. But I'll get another one. But this belongs to, I'm sending this to one of my friends in the Philippines. Her name's May. She probably will be on here later on, and I could tell her about it. What time is it there in the Philippines? Like 7:30, 6:30? $6:30. Sweet. Okay, yeah, I'm an hour, yeah. Morning time. Good morning. How'd you sleep? Hot? I was talking to somebody on here earlier, and there's a place in the Philippines, I did not know this, they sell strawberries. It's like a cooler climate, and they sell strawberries and cabbage and lettuce and cauliflower, all that cold weather stuff. Never knew the Philippines had an area that you could would have that climate in there. I want to go check that out. Yeah. And if you're new, go ahead and like and subscribe. Cold. I slept cold. Good. I love sleeping cold. So I usually sleep with the air conditioner on. But like tonight, it'll be, I'm kind of up north right now, so it's not no humidity, and it's kind of cool at night, so I sleep with my windows open. I did that this morning. I took a nap like in the afternoon, and I had my windows all open. And I took like an hour nap, and I woke up and it was storming. I had my windows all open. Everything's wet in here. Kind of fun. If you haven't already, give me a like, double tap your screen, subscribe. I'm close to getting 100 viewers. 100 subscribers right now. It's my little milestone. So if you guys want to help me out with that, that would be wonderful. Yeah, just smash that like button. Thumbs up. We've talked about everything today. Talked truck driving, talked a little about mental health, about cooking, that power bank. So I've had some people that stuck around for like a whole hour basically. That was nice. That's never happened before. It's the first time. Talking about shaving my beard. I don't know if I'm want to do that or not. Maybe trim it up, kind of make it look neater. I found out there was a way to share my YouTube channel on Facebook. So I'm trying to promote that. I don't ever go on Facebook. I don't like that Facebook drama, so I stepped away from it. It's been about a year now. But I have a whole bunch of friends on there, like almost 2,000 people on there. So if I could reach out to them and they could come join my channel, that would help me out quite a bit. That'll get some movement going on my channel. That's what I need. You have to go now? All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking. I always appreciate you coming. Bye. Who's left? Got somebody else here. Let me know where you're from. Let me know a little bit about yourself, and we could talk. So far, I've had a lot of people. I had somebody from California today. Somebody from Mayon. It's where the volcano is in the Philippines. That was cool. I had a lot of questions about that because it's so interesting to me. Something about a volcano, man. It's so cool. Just pure destruction. It's like blowing up, throwing up lava, and it's just crazy, man. And you're gone too, so that was short. 6 likes. I think 7 is the most likes I've had so far, so I'm doing pretty good. I see these other channels, they got like 900 viewers and 9,000 likes. I'm like, what is going on? How'd you do that? Here I am, just struggling, just drowning in a small puddle. But it's okay, it'll grow, it'll get going. We want people to get on here and, you know, discuss a little bit. They have an issue or problem or something they want to work out mentally or even physically, and you know, I'm pretty well versed in everything. So if you just need a place to vent your problems, this is a good channel for that. And you know, I've been dealing with mental issues for, well, since I was born, but actually getting help for it, professional help, I've been doing that for a good 20 years. So I've had a lot of therapy. I've been through mental facilities and stuff, and yeah, everyone wants to leave as soon as you hear that mental word. Like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. Yeah, we all crazy. We are all crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've gotten to the point where I don't even track my miles anymore. care anymore. Hello. Hey, you know what I just did? I said thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sharing. Hey, you made it. I came on early. Yeah, and I said I'm gonna stay on until she shows up, and now you were here, so thank you very much. I never know how to say your name. Is it Nerlin? That's what I think it is. That's your song. Thank you very much, song. I will play it on the guitar, like an electric, like a heavy metal. It'll be fun. Neri? Nuri? Nuri. Is that right, Nuri? I always say Nerlin, but it's like my name is actually Jeffrey, but I always say Jeff. And in your case, it's Jeppy Jeff, which I absolutely love. I think it's cute. There is a storm out there rolling in right now. I can see the edge of it. The skies are black behind it. Yes. In Philippine, yes is oo. And if you are being respectful, obo. Yahoo. I don't have a Yahoo account. I just now got back on Facebook, really just to promote the channel, because I got like 2,000 friends on there, and so I was like, I'm gonna share my link so they can check it out. Well, drama I can't stand, and Facebook is full of it, so I had to step away from there. And you know, I was going through a divorce and going into mental hospitals, stuff like that, so I could not be a part of that anymore, so I stepped away. That was about a year ago. You know how to give a blue jacket? I do. Does it look like this? Cling clank. Hello. Whew, let me do your name here. Edeneza? Nearly I see the share in post community. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, she's my friend. Thank you for the like. Yeah, I've been following her for a while now. She's very sweet, very nice person. Blairy Sunny? Blair Sunny. My eyeballs, I can't read. Oh, thank you. Neri, you're very... You guys are helping me out. I appreciate it. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nerly. Yeah, I'm gonna get my guitar and I'll play some songs. Um, I could take song requests. I could play pretty much anything. So, like, I'll do your "Thank you very much" song. I'll name it after you. Are you going live soon? I'm almost to 100 subscribers. Um, it took me forever to get to 50. Yeah. And now it's like I'm getting 2 or 3 a day. So I will hit 100 soon. Yeah, I want to get my guitar and just play some songs live. Maybe take requests. Um, show. I wrote some songs too. I wrote a song called Mahakita, I Love You. Um, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for show. It talks about all the Mahakita, I Love You is a song about all the words that I've tried to learn, the Filipino words, like tampo and lambing, all the food, and all the sana all and all that. It's funny. It's talking about me trying to stay up all night, Google translating everything. I will be here. Okay, listening. I will prep breakfast. Okay. Yahoo, we have 10 likes. Make it 20. Come on, guys. Yeah. Make it 20. Let's grow the channel. And I like it how the YouTubers all get together and we help each other, and that's really cool. Like, I got some friends that just started at the same time I did, and we all like are pushing each other and talking about each other's channels, and it's pretty neat, pretty interesting. I've made friends from a lot of friends in the Philippines. The Filipino people are so nice, and it's the reason why I started the channel in the first place, is to get friends around the world. To me, that's very interesting. And that's what Facebook used to be about, was reaching out and finding friends everywhere. And that's how I started out. I have friends from Africa and everywhere. I didn't even know them, but we just started talking and had a relationship, and now we're friends. We're actually friends. I got a friend in Japan. He's a glass blower. Right when I first got on Facebook, I found him first, and we've been friends, 17 years now, maybe, something like that. 15 years. I've been trying to. He makes like dishes, glass bowls and glass cups and everything. And he blows the glass with like fire and everything. I don't know how he does it, but he's an artist, and I'm trying to buy his stuff. Trying to push him too. He's already made it. He's a Facebook. He's got thousands and thousands of followers, so he's good to go. He's selling all of his stuff internationally now. He's got orders backed up, and he's busy. Busy. I bet Nuri right now is wearing a dress, a morning dress. Maybe her yellow one. Maybe. She always has a different colored dress on every morning. And she sits out on her porch drinking her coffee, looking at her cow named Brisket, um, looking at the rice field that they just planted. And, you know, she's been a good friend. I like having her channel to go to. There was a cat fight this morning on her channel. She should have showed it, but I don't know if YouTube would have liked that. But the cats were going at it pretty hard. I saw today in the truck stop an argument. This guy was trying to back his truck up and almost hit the truck, you know, and that happens all the time. It's not a big deal. But for some reason, the guy who almost got hit wanted to be a complete asshole about it, and he come out and start yelling at the guy. You know, and he's like trying to back his truck up. Sometimes it's difficult, you know. You get these angles, you can't see the other side of your trailer. And, you know, that's not what you do. What you do is you tell them, hey, buddy, I'll help you back up, you know, help you get in there so you don't destroy my truck. Because while insurance is going to pay for your truck, that's no problem. But you're out work. You know, you don't get paid while that happens. So, you know, somebody destroys your truck because they're backing up. You don't work that time and you're not getting paid. So it's in your benefit to get out of your truck and help him in that spot so he doesn't tear your shit up. And, you know, a lot of truck drivers these days don't have that mentality. They have I don't care what you do, you know, they're all about themselves. But I will always help people. I'll always help them back up. It's difficult, you know. These trailers are 53 feet long, and you know the truck is another 20 feet long. So, you know, you're dealing with a lot of space there, and you can't see on your passenger side. You can't see out that way. You just got to know, you know, what's going on over on the other side. A lot of trucks get damaged right here in the parking lot. We're all supposed to be. We used to be called the White Knights of the highway, and that is gone now. We seen a car broken down on the side of the road. We pull over and help them out. We see a truck driver and struggling. You know, maybe he's brand new truck driver and he can't get into the dock. We help him get in the dock. These parking spots out here, you know, they're tight. Trucking is tight. Look, I'll show you. Look at these, how these trucks are parked. Let's zoom. You know, these trucks are parked and are all close together. And if you're not used to it, you know, if you're new, if you're new at truck driving, you're new at backing up, it's hard. I remember when I first started, I'd be sweating just because I didn't want to hit nothing, and I was so nervous. I didn't know what was going on. So, you know, I've been doing it for 20 years now, so I kind of feel like hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Ariana Simi? Support for, oh, thank you. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Thank you for stopping by. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Let me grow my channel. I'm trying to get it moving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We hit 10. My channel's all about helping people. If you're struggling with, you know, mental issues, maybe depression, maybe PTSD, borderline personality disorder, stuff like that, I'm very well versed in that. I've dealt with that for a very long time. I help people play the guitar. People who just started out of the guitar, they want to jam, and they don't know what to play, they don't know what to do. I show them just simple little tricks on, you know, how to do that, how to make your guitar sound cool so you don't throw it away. Just don't put it in the closet and collect dust. I help people cook. I'm a chef, so I teach people how to cook meals. I do it here in the truck. So if I could cook here in the truck, you can cook at home. I show them how to do it cheap and tasty, and I explain flavor profiles and what goes good together, and just give people a lot of easy tips that you maybe not have thought about. So if you're into that kind of stuff, me helping you out, me giving advice, yeah, let everybody know about it. I'm trying to get my channel growing. I'm not going to live forever, and I have collected a lot of information in my life, and I'm wanting to give it away now. So what makes me happy is to teach somebody something. I mean, I'm not a professional at anything, but I also feel like I have a lot of life experience. So I'm just trying to give it out, just trying to give it away. Maybe I could teach somebody something that they never thought of before. I was a boxer for 12 years, and I got to the age where I just wasn't good at it no more. I was getting beat more than I was winning, so I decided to take my knowledge, and I taught people. I taught people I was a boxer trainer, and I taught them how not to get hit. Not about throwing punches and everything. That's all part of it, but not getting hit is the key to boxing. I did it for 12 years, and I'm not all beat up. So I learned how to not get hit. And it came very easy for me. And I was like, here's what you do, and you just see that twitch, that muscle twitch, and you just got to react right away. So I was teaching people that, like how not to get hit. Move your feet. Moving your feet will not, they can't hit you if you're not there. So, and then people don't think about that. And a lot of times when people are fighting, they just back up, back up, back up, back up. And that ain't how you fight. You got to move laterally, left and right, angles and stuff. And, I turned some normal guys that never knew how to box into actual boxers that were very good at it. One of my proud moments of my life. Turned two people professional. So I was very, very proud of that. One guy came to me, his dad had beat him up and threw him out of the house. And so he decided to go get drunk. And he got drunk, and he was walking around Charlotte, North Carolina, and then a group of guys came and beat him up and stole his jacket. And this is the middle of winter time. And he knew about me, and he called me up and he said, "Can you please help me? Just teach me how to fight. Teach me how to defend myself." And I said, "Absolutely." I took this guy into my house, and he lived with me, and I trained him every single day. And I'm like, when I go to work, you need to be in the gym. I had a little gym downstairs. So you need to be in the gym training. I'm not going to be responsible for you to be physically fit. That's your part. But I gave him the knowledge, and his name was Jesse. He got so damn good. I took him to a professional boxing gym, and I let him fight a guy that had been fighting for 20 years, and Jesse whooped his ass. And, I was like, okay, we got something here. And they made fun of us because it was just me and him. They made fun of us. "Oh, let's do karate in the garage." Like, whatever, man. Just because I don't have a big facility like you don't mean I don't have the knowledge. And so that was a big part of my life for a long time. And when I got hit by the car, I could no longer box. So my boxing career was over. Yes, thank you, Ariana. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Ariana. Yeah, I got hit and ran over by a car, and it took my legs out, broke my femur bone and my ankle, crushed my calves, and tore all the ligaments in my knees. I'm not doing boxing anymore, but if you look at one of my short videos, there's a little thing of me boxing. I'm looking for some more videos of me boxing. I got more pictures than video because it was a German camera and it doesn't translate. It's like all digital when I put it in America. So I don't know how to get that changed over, but it's possible. Just don't know how. But I have a lot of pictures of me boxing. I boxed for a beer company in Kulmbach, Germany. They had it was a little town, but it was called Beer City, basically. They brewed so much different beer, and this company sponsored me, paid for everything, my training, they paid for everything. And we would we would box in the middle of the city, put a ring up and let people box me. We tried to get them to join the boxing team, and we did a little promotion with like drinking a beer during the breaks in boxing, which is not a good idea, by the way. But yeah, it was Kulmbacher Brauerei. Yeah, it's a little town in Kulmbach, Germany, in Bavaria. I did that for 12 years. Hey, if you are new to the channel and you're just sitting there, go ahead and smash that like button. Double tap the screen and subscribe. And if you want, you can tell me where you're from, tell me a little bit about yourself, and we can get this conversation going. Otherwise, I'm going to talk about me. Me. Let's talk about you. I want to talk about you and what's going on in your life, where are you from, what's your age, what you likes, what you unlikes, things that you're struggling with in your life that you may need some direction. I'm your guy. There's a lot of really cool trucks in this parking lot today. A lot of old school like Peterbilts, and that's an International right there. Yeah, that's very weird. It's like 10 of them. You don't usually see that many anymore, but there's a whole bunch of them. I am up north in America, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But down south, they're all like newer. I drive a 2026 Freightliner Cascadia. Pretty nice truck here. It's all brand new stuff. It's got tons of computer stuff in here. And basically it drive itself. I got lane assist, where I'm driving down the road, and if the truck starts to veer off either direction, it will take over the steering wheel and drive straight. So it's just kind of neat. I've done it where the road was like kind of swervy and the truck was doing it all by itself. You can only do it for a few seconds, and then it'll like rumble. It'll make a rumbling sound, and then you have to take over. Also, if I take my eyes off the road, like I'm looking over and I'm driving for a certain amount of time, it'll set an alarm off that my eyes aren't looking at the road. And I turn that off because it's a pain in the ass, because there's a lot of times I'm looking out, like when I'm backing up, I'm looking out the mirrors and stuff, or I'm looking left or right, or I'm just sitting there in traffic and that thing will go off. It's a pain in the ass. So I turn that off. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of jazz in my life. I am no longer doing boxing anymore. No, I don't have the legs for it anymore. I can't run. My legs don't work. They hurt. But I do want to get a jump rope and start jumping rope again. That I could, if I could do it for like 3 minutes at a time and build myself up to go longer and longer, I think that's a good way. But I want to lose some weight, get in better shape. Yeah. And I had heart surgery 3 years ago, and that kind of put me back. Every time my heart gets pounding a little hard, I get scared. And, I don't want to go through heart surgery again. I don't know if you guys ever experienced heart surgery. It is not fun. I didn't have open heart surgery or anything. They went through main artery in my leg and went all the way up into my heart. And they had to cut a piece of my heart out from the inside. What was going on? My heart wouldn't stop beating fast. And it was constantly beating like I was running. And it was going to give me a stroke and kill me. So I had to get surgery. Thank you for the light. Yeah, I think I've had a lot of people come on today, so hopefully I reached my my 100 subscriber goal. No driving today. Welcome back, by the way. No driving today. I am off. Tomorrow I start driving. Probably about 5, maybe 4 in the morning, and I'm going to southern Texas, Brownsville, Texas. It is on the America border to Mexico, so it'll be nice and hot down there. But yeah, no driving today. Just chilling. I have 70 hours that I can work in the week, and once that's up, I have to take a 34-hour break. So that's what I'm on right now. I take my 34 hours, and then my clock restarts, and then I got a new 70 I can work with. Yeah, that'll be I will definitely go live when I'm near Mexico. That's out in the desert, and I think it's really cool down there. I think yesterday or today they had a hurricane go through there. Yeah, I'll be on the Gulf side. It's the last city in America before you hit Mexico. The most southern state, the most southern city in America. Brownsville. Yeah. Don't forget to like, guys. Thank you. Yes, like and subscribe. Clickety click. Tap tap. Let's get some momentum going on this channel. I want it to take off. I want to reach people. I think once I start doing my cooking in the truck, I think that will produce more people. That means it's not safe? What do you mean it's not safe? You mean down there by Mexico? I mean, it's pretty safe. They do have a language. This is new. This is something brand new. They will pull you over. The DOT will pull you over and give you an English test on the side of the road. And if you can't pass your English test, you're done driving right there. You're done. You have to know how to read and write and speak English fluently, or else you're done. They do that because there's a lot of foreigners that come to America and they get a CDL and they're driving, and there's road signs and they don't know how to read them, and they go get into accidents. They don't understand the laws, and the police officers, the DOT, Department of Transportation, cannot talk to these people. They have to get a translator, and they're just done with it. They're done with it, and so they're firing a lot of truck drivers right now, and we are in a shortage because of that. But I think it's a good thing because it's a safety issue. And they're doing a lot of weird things. There's a lot of good drivers out there from different countries, and that's great. But there's also a whole lot of bad ones. And like you've seen recently, a guy from India did a U-turn on the highway and killed the whole family. And that's happened multiple times. In India, that may be an okay thing to do. But here in America, it's highly illegal. You cannot do a U-turn on the highway because of that. It kills people. And it's sad to say it, but there's a lot of foreigners that are causing these really bad accidents just because they don't know. They can't read the signs, or they haven't gone through the proper channels to get a proper CDL, a driver's license. And there are some companies out there that need drivers so badly that they will hire illegal people, illegal aliens from other countries, foreigners, just to put somebody in the truck to drive. And they give them a fake license, and they get out there and they've been driving. They can't speak a lick of English. They cannot communicate at all, and they're killing people. And they're causing a lot of problems on the road that don't need to be. And I don't want to get political on this, but the last president allowed it because they had all the supply chain got backed up, and they're like, we need more drivers, we need drivers. And so they took away the stick shift in the trucks, and they made them all automatic, so anybody can drive now. Anybody can drive a truck now. You don't have to worry about shifting gears. And that was a big reason why people didn't want to drive these trucks, because they don't know how to shift gears. I learned on shifting gears, so I'm good at that. I'm good with that. But these drivers nowadays, they learned on an automatic truck, so that is the only thing that they can drive. They can never go back to a stick shift, a manual truck. They can never drive that unless they get a license for that. And so they hired a whole bunch of people that didn't need to be behind the road, and people that had very bad safety records. And these companies were basically letting anybody drive for them. And so now this president has done away with all that, and he's trying to get rid of foreign nationals, people that were foreigners and became Americans. And I got an issue with that, because that has nothing to do with, if they're an American and they can speak the language, then who cares? They got their license properly, then good for them. I don't have an issue with it. But man, there's a lot of bad drivers out here right now. It's dangerous. Used to be very difficult to get a truck driver's license. But the need for truck drivers are so high right now. They've kind of loosened up the standards. I came in at a horrible time where the standards were so tight, and you had to know everything. You had to know every part of the truck. Every single part of the truck you needed to know about it. What you were looking for it to be broken. You know, if the DOT officer says, "What's this?" you had to tell them what it was. If you didn't know, you're getting a fine. So it's just, I don't know. The industry has changed a lot. But yeah, that's truck driving. Looks like everybody went home on me. Everybody said goodbye. It's 8:30, so I think some of my friends are gonna start getting on here soon. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I don't know what I didn't prepare anything for food today. What time are you going on, Nerly? Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta go. My battery is dying. Even though I'm plugged up, I don't know what's up with that. Okay, I have to get off now, so thank you for coming on and visiting, and thank you for inviting your friends. You're a very sweet, very nice person. I appreciate you a lot. Bye.